So some people think a new update might be coming out in BLOX Fruits really soon, and there's a lot of leaks for what that update could have. First of all, I just wanted to say that the holiday event where you can get free presents is ending today because it is New Year's Eve as I am posting this. So this is your last chance to get holiday gifts. What I'm going to be doing is just storing all of mine so I can save them for tomorrow. I'll probably be doing another video where I open all of those and see what I get. Anyways, the first thing that we think could be coming out in the next update is the Divine Arts fighting style. The same person who leaked the Dragonheart sword months before it came out just leaked the moveset for it. It looks pretty cool and it has these yellow chain things all around it when you do the M1s. It's just really cool. It has 4 moves as well. It has 3 moves in an M1 obviously because it's a fighting style. This video already has 350,000 views, and just like I said, they made the Dragonheart video like 4 months before it came out. And that video is now their most popular video, and they were completely right about everything. I mean, they are an exploiter, so I don't really support that, but we're just going to pretend that they don't exploit. Anyways, that fighting style is going to be pretty cool, and I don't know if I'm going to be able to get it, but I'll try my best. They said it'll cost 1,500 fragments, but I don't know if they're right about that yet. Anyways, moving on, we have a bunch of chromatic skins, so here's a screenshot of some of those. We have 4 different skins, and one of them is purple, and one of them is red. I don't remember what colors the other ones are. I'm really excited for these because I can't wait to see people using them, because they look really, really cool. Now, if you made it to this point in the video, please subscribe, because I know this sounds kind of insane considering I only have 9 hours left, but I kind of want to get to 1.5 thousand subscribers by the end of the year. I already know there's no shot I'm going to be able to do that, and I kind of just made up that goal off the top of my head right now, but we're just going to pretend that's possible. And you know, if you'll subscribe, maybe it will be possible. One long-term goal that I have, though, is 100,000 subs just so I can get that plaque, because I think that'd be pretty cool. Anyways, back to the leaks. So just like the last update, we had a lot of map reworks, and they even expanded Tiki Outpost. Now, I don't think we're going to get an island expansion or a ton of map reworks if we do get any at all. But what I do think would be kind of cool is if they expanded the first sea. Not really expanded it, but they made all the islands bigger and cooler. If you go to the jungle right now in BLOX Fruits, it looks really mid. And I think with some lighting, some vines coming down from the trees, and bigger trees and more of them, I think it could look really, really nice. And honestly, I think that's what the first sea deserves. People always want the third sea reworked or the second sea, but nobody ever realizes that that's where the least amount of BLOX Fruits players are. If you look at the badges for BLOX Fruits, only about 0.1% of people have made it to the third sea if I remember correctly. And that means about 99.9% of people have never made it to the third sea. So a map rework for the third sea would only affect 0.1% of people. And I think they've neglected the first sea for too long, especially since that's where everyone starts. When I started playing BLOX Fruits, I was purely motivated to do it because my friends played it. If I just picked it up as a random game, I would have never continued grinding it. This is mostly because it's just like completely about grinding and spending a ton of time on the game, and the map really kind of looks disgusting in the first sea, except for the exception of a few islands. I'm not saying that I could do any better than them. You know, maybe I could. I should try that in a future video. Comment down below if you guys want to see that in one of my videos. Anyways, like I said, they should really revamp the maps, and here are some of the islands that I think need a lot of reworking. Both of the starter islands in Marine Fortress, the volcano island and the underwater island, and the jungle. These are all islands that I think have the potential to look really cool, but they didn't spend nearly enough time making them, so they don't look that good. Anyways, on that same note, I think they could redesign some of the fruit models too. I know they reworked a lot of them in Update 20 and almost all of them, but maybe they should try changing Venom because they didn't change the fruit model for that one at all. Speaking of Venom, I think Venom should get a rework just in general. It is one of the coolest fruits in the game, and it's already pretty good for grinding and PvP, so I think if they were to rework it, everyone would love it so much, and it would become a fruit that's up there with Leopard. And I think that's what Venom deserves because of how cool of a fruit it is. I think they should also add the 4th sea in the next update. Everyone's made a ton of jokes about the 4th sea coming out eventually, but I think this is actually the chance for them to do that. If you look at the levels you require for each sea, it just goes up exponentially. To get to second sea, you have to gain 700 levels. To get to third sea, you have to gain 800 after that. And currently, the max level is 1,100 levels above the starter level for third sea. So really, I think we're long overdue for C4 by this point. They could have even added in update 20 and it would have made sense. Now, I don't think anyone's talked about this yet, but since BLOX Fruits is trying to branch further and further away from One Piece, making C4 is going to be really hard for them. They're going to have to come up with unique mechanics that aren't in One Piece yet, and possibly even completely new fruits and island ideas. This is why they kept going with the stuff from One Piece so long, is what I think at least. It makes it much easier if they just use everything that One Piece does, because then they don't have to come up with anything else. And that's why some updates used to take so long, or at least not the Dragon update, but some of them. It would also be hard to get a bunch of new models for all of the fruits, because it takes a long time to make models like that. I can guarantee that the Yeti fruit model took such a long time for them to make because of how detailed it is. Anyways, that's the end of this video, so thank you guys for watching all the way to the end. Like I said, subscribe so we can get to 100,000 at some point in my life. For every like this video gets, I'll do one jumping jack. Anyways, goodbye.